What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Now, this is episode 6 of my How to Start a Roblox Airline series, and this is going to be the final episode because But this is going to be the final episode of the series. Basically, this episode's going to be about finalizing your airport, getting things ready. Um, so let's just get started. So let's say you've finished building your airport and now it's time to publish and get everything ready for your flight. First thing you need to do is add some admin commands in. So for admin commands, you just search up I prefer using Adonis admin. There's like this other one called Abaku or whatever it's called. Just use Adonis since that's the one everybody uses, and it's pretty simple to use. Just be aware of there might be like virus versions. Don't get those. Get the legitimate one. You know this because it has a lot of people who installed it. So you just click that. I already have it in the game, so once you've done that, you want to go and find the Adonis loader. You want to click it, go to the settings, and you want to change up the settings. You want to change it to where, right here, if you look closely, you can add the people you want them to be ranked to have admin automatically. You can put people who are banned from the game here, people who are muted from the game, people who are blacklisted or whitelisted. So you just want to do that there, and then you can set a ban message right here for when somebody gets banned from your airline. There's a lock message if you use the slock command, and then the system title you can just put, you don't have to change that one. And that's pretty much it for setting up the admin commands. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to go to the game settings. For the game settings, you want to assuming that you've already published the game, make sure you have the game published. If you don't know, you just go here and click Publish to Roblox. You want to click Game Settings. You want to change the name, the description, and put a game icon. This is the game icon I've done. And then you want to put a screenshot as well. The genre, you don't have to really change. The playable devices, I would recommend keeping computer on for sure and tablet and phone, even though there's a good chance it will not. It depends on the airport. Sometimes they can't run on phones, but don't select console because you have to like agree to these things, and I really doubt that nobody on console is gonna play join your flight. So just keep those three on. For permissions, you can keep it public. Uh, this one you don't really need to worry about. Make sure allow HTTP requests is on because a lot of the technology uses this, and if it's not turned on, then a lot of your tech won't work. Um, that don't really worry about. Avatar, this is the important part. For this part, I would really suggest you keep this as R6. Now, the reason why a lot of airlines keep R6 instead of using R15, well, there are a lot of few airlines out there who use R15, like Le Monde and Kudos, but most of them use R6 because most of the animations, like with the food animations or the tools, work better on R6. They will end up looking a bit weird if you use R15 because of the scaling thing or whatever. That's up to you, but I really suggest keeping R6. And there's been some rumors about R6 getting removed at the end of the year, which is kind of sad, but just use R6 while it lasts. Um, um, animation, if you're selecting R6, animation won't really work, but just keep it as standard. A collision, I don't really know what this means, honestly, but if anybody knows what it means, just let me know in the description. And this part you don't really have to worry about. This part you don't really have to worry about as well, and this part. So that's pretty much it. Now, let's go over a few more things. So you want to make a spawn location for your airport. If you don't know how to make a spawn brick, you just click this thing right here and it automatically makes a part for you. I already have one in, so I don't need to. have one. Make sure you have invisible walls surrounding your airport so people don't go in the areas that they're not supposed to be in. Uh, it's simply just make a part, you set its transparency to 0, to 1, and that is it pretty much. Um, What else you need to do? You need to add the destination airport. As you see, I've added a destination airport all the way over there. And you also need to add a cruise pad. The cruise pad is all the way over there. It's basically a little landing strip in the middle of the air where planes can land. Uh, this is only if, your plane doesn't have cruise mode, which is the case for my planes. So you use a cruise pad. If I would highly suggest you add these like little dots at the end of the runways. They are very useful for the pilots. If you don't know how to add one, you just make a part. You add I believe you add this. Let me see how you do with this one. So no, you don't add an arc handle. You just add a handle onto this. And then you change it to that, and then you just have to just put it as the top one. And then you can change the color here, and that's pretty much how you do it. And then you just put it here, set the brick transparency to 1, and that's pretty much how you do it. Very simple. Adding that helps the pilots a lot, and yeah, so next thing you should do is you should go ahead and this is optional, but I would really suggest adding teams. I don't know why a lot of airlines don't do this, but I've added a team for the high ranks, the staff, and the passengers. It just keeps the player list more organized, in my opinion, and I don't know why airlines don't do this, but I really like it a lot. And you could do separate teams such as economy and first class, but I'm using a self check-in and it doesn't automatically rank you, so I don't know. I find it a bit complicated to do that, so just keep it as like a passenger rank. Now for the starter pack, a passport and a suitcase is the basic. You could add more, but that's really the basic. The passport is for the passport scanner, and the suitcase is the suitcase for the uh, bag drop thing, which I've actually gotten it to work now, so that's pretty nice. Um, For StarterGui, I suggest you put this script in. It's called a reset button disable switch. This basically is where it disables the reset button so people can't reset because I don't know, a lot of airlines just do that, and uh, so just add this script in. I'll put it in the description or whatever, and yeah. Now there's a staff lock thing. There's a tech group. You should add a staff lock into the game. That's basically where people can't just randomly join the airport. I think this like prevents like the airport leaking or something like that. But you should definitely add a staff lock into the game. There's a tech group called Tech Haven. They sell one, a pretty good one for a cheap price. I'll link their tech group in the description. It's pretty easy to set up. Just follow the instructions. That's where you see this staff lock off thing down below. What you want to do also now is server storage. This is where you will put all the items in for the admin command. So when you do the give command and you put all the items in here in server storage, just do that. As you see, I have all my items in here as well. Server script service. Don't worry about this. This is for the baggage loader. But for this rank leaderboard, this is basically where if we join the game, um, if we join the game, it will have this thing right here. It'll show your rank. Pretty much, I just wait for that to load. You just put your the ID of the group here. I'll also link this script down in the description, and you just put that in a script and put it in server script service, and it does that. Replicated storage. Okay, so this is pretty much if you're gonna have items that are clickable, for example, my amenity shop, and then you have a part here with a script. As you'll notice, it says replicated storage over here and the item name. You need to put the item in replicated storage, so when the passenger clicks the item, they will receive the item. You need to put the item in replicated storage. Uh, that's what I done. And for lighting, there's really this is where you'll put the skybox in. I have this skybox right here. I'm not using the default one. And then sun rays. This will give like a shining effect on the sun. I think it's pretty cool to add. And that's pretty much it for getting the airport ready. Um, there may be a few things you need to do depending on what kind of tech that you have. But for now, this is pretty much the basics for getting your airport finished and ready for a flight. Um, yeah, you just published the game, and yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. This series has come to a close, so please do not expect any more episodes. I will still be accepting questions if you need help or anything, but please don't ask me to help you build your airport because that's not what I'm here for. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and yeah, bye.